Happy Mother's Day, guys. Happy Mother's Day. I am eating and I am on some spinach. It's very hot. Very hot. And some bocotto. And some turkey. Happy Mother's Day, guys, to all mothers in the world. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Johnny Martins, God bless you. You always support me every time. I really appreciate your coming. God bless you, Johnny. I used to call you Johnny. God bless you, bro. God bless you. God bless you, Johnny. You want to see what I'm eating? You want to see what I'm eating? I am eating. Oof, very hot. Oof. Let me push the camera. I don't want this camera to fall. Oof. Oof. That's what I'm eating. Can you see it? Yeah, that's what I'm eating. I am eating some spinach and some very interesting. Very. You know me. I can cook. Don't you? You need to taste it. I can cook. I don't know how to put hard on my lap stream. Ah, this is very delicious. Let me see. I don't know how to put hard. I don't know how to put. Very delicious. Wow. Ah. Johnny, God bless you. You know this, Johnny? You know this? This is cow leg. That is cow leg. Tastes good. I don't know what's wrong with my hand, please. Johnny, Johnny Martins, God bless you. It's so good. I was craving for this food since Monday. And I said to myself that I am going to cook it. So what is going on? Yeah, let me read the comment for the topic I treated here last week. I received some comments. Oh my goodness. Though I deleted some comments. I received some comments. I deleted some comments. I received some comments. I deleted some comments. I can't even remember what I said. So I received some comments. Wow. This food tastes good. Let me read the comment of the last video. But I deleted some comments. What was the topic all about, sir? I can't even remember. That was last week. Oh, the topic last week was what can you do to stop him from taking a second wife? So after that video, I received some comments, but I deleted some comments. I received some comments, but some comments that are bad, I deleted them. So when I came here last week, I said I'm not going to talk as if I'm backing up women up men, because we are the same. This is so nice. Wow. Try this. This food is good. Johnny, have you ever tried pando yam and spinach? A 40 roll. It tastes really good. Something's not right with this one. I don't know if it's saucy or whatever. I'll smell my good. This tastes good. I'm enjoying it. What's that? So I see some comments, some bad comments. And I received some good comments. But I was not supporting polygamy. I said that if it is happen, what will you do? And what can you do? Is there any way you can stop him? Yes or no? So I'm not here to judge. I said if this happen. Ah, this is good oh. Ah, African food is good. Our food is good. Ah, not only good, it is medicinal. Our food is good. Our food is wow, very medicinal. So what's wrong with my armpits? So I said my last video, I said that the solution is to stop it, not stop, to prevent it coming. But sorry, because I'm enjoying this food. But sometimes women we know. Oh, you can't tell me that you don't know. Before this thing happen, you know, but you will ignore. Ah, I enjoy this food so much. So sometimes you're going to see some sign that this man is having another child sick. But just ignore as if you don't know what is going on. You know? So before it's happen, you know this coming. After happen, there's nothing you can do. That's what I feel. People should not cross me. I'm not supporting polygamy. No woman want to share her husband. No. But when it's happened. But some people cannot help the situation. They find themselves being a second wife. Ah, look at this. This is cow fruit. So if I like to be the first wife, I'm very fortunate. I enjoy this food. Sorry guys. Ah, spinach and yam is good. Very nice combination. But side chick, nobody want to be the side chick. Nobody want to be a side chick. Every man want to be in marriage. But I enjoy this food. Pounded yam is good with spinach. I think you guys have a time. Nigeria, they are living a good life. African is good. If you ever try pounded yam with spinach, you know what I'm talking about. Johnny, you ever try pounded yam and spinach? This is shaki. What do you call it in America? I don't know. This is shaki. It tastes good. It tastes really good. I'm eating pounded yam with spinach with bokoto, cow leg, with turkey, with chicken, with shaki. It's really good. So God bless you, Johnny. God bless you. You always support me here. I really appreciate that. God bless you. God bless you in a multiple way. So I said on my last video that because people came to me on my channel or my comment section and they want me to start attacking men, talking something about men. I will never do that. Oh, and they want me to be supporting women. I said I'm going to be neutral on my speech. That no men, no ladies, no women wanted to be a side chick. Nobody wanted to be a side chick, and nobody wanted to be a second wife. And if I like to be the first wife, hold the husband very well. Hold him tight. Don't be spoiled. So, and I'm not talking to anybody about my speech. And at the same time, before it is happen, you can stop it. You can't even stop it. You can protect it. You can prevent it coming. But when it comes, when it happens, it's happen. Because when a man decided to make a move to choose a second wife, you can't stop no man. Even for you to stop it, you can even make it worse. Because sometimes they don't want to be stopped because they have make up on their mind. They want decided they want to do. Before you get to that stage, you might be giving a warning. You see the warning sometimes. Oh, if you want to try to stop it, you can make it worse. Because he has made up his mind to choose a second wife. It was never happen in one day. And sometimes circumstances might cause it, which I don't know. They are the one that know why they go for options. Because I call it options. But sometimes even women should be allowed to marry two wives, two husbands themselves. Women should be allowed. Women should be allowed to marry. You know, when I was in Nigeria, I saw a lady that have 3 husbands. When I was in Nigeria, I saw a lady. This lady had 3 husbands. So she will come. So she didn't know how she uh, schedule herself, but I call it schedule. she will she will stay with the real husband weekend. She will go to the second husband. Who this damn shift? Thank you. God bless you. I don't know you. So she will go to the. I've already finished my food, guys. Do you want to see it? It's finished. I was enjoying it. The food's so delicious. Oh, that's my sister. Yemande, God bless you for coming. Happy Mother's Day, oh, Yemande. God bless you. I have no topic to discuss about today. Just want to chat here. Well, I wanted to respond to my comment, last week comment. Some people came for me and be saying all sort of words as if I was supporting polygamy. And I was never supporting polygamy. I was talking generally as if that you can prevent it coming. But when it's happened, it's happened. Nothing you can do. You have to accept your fate and move on with your life. Yes, that's Mother's Day to you. Yeah, and God bless you. I'm eating. Oh, pardon, yeah. Yeah, I know one day I understand. Thank you. So, yeah, thank you. You can leave it running. I'm not going to stay longer. I want to respond to the comment for the last week live chat. Oh, some people came for me and be all sorts of words, but I deleted some of the comments. I deleted some of the comments. But I was never directing my speech to anybody. This food is nice. Everybody have his or her own opinion, you know. So chicken and rice, no, not chicken and rice. So I'm eating your spinach. Oh, it's even finished. I enjoy the food. I'm eating spinach and I enjoy this. I'm eating spinach and bokoto, cowlet, turkey, chicken, shaki. Ipanaya. You wonder what is that green? What is that green that came on your name? You join. Can you see me? I can't even see. I don't know. Do you guys see me? I don't know why my chat. Yeah, I don't know why it's frozen. Oh, do you know what they did for me? Yeah, but thanks so much. God bless you. Anix. I don't understand this. Is that my website? I don't know. Do you know what? What I went through? Oh, you renew your membership. Okay. Then who gave you Anix? Thank you, Yemande. You know, I don't even know how to join membership again. That means I'm back again. I don't even know. I promise that sometimes if I don't join membership, I'll be super chatting because I don't know how to do it again. I'm just learning YouTube again. You know, it's been long that I came here. Yemande, do you know what? When I came here last week, I don't know why my chat was frozen, frozen, freezing, frozen, freezing, frozen, freezing, frozen, freezing. As if somebody is flagging me for some no reason. Well, I did nothing wrong. I was never directed my speech to anybody. You know, we are here to talk about anything. You are free to say your opinion, you know. It's just like we need to learn. Hmm? By discussing, we have to learn for each other, you know. So I'm not directing my speech to anybody, and I'm not causing anybody, and I'm not directing to anybody. It's just a general talk. It happens to everybody, even me. So it's not about being supporting women or be supporting men. And I can't, and I said I'm not going to be directing my speech to anybody. I'm going to be neutral. You know, talk like a neutral person. That on this situation, what will you do? What can you do? After it happened, what can you do? You still have to move on, you know. If it happened to even my sister, that's what I would tell her. You have to accept your fate. Because sometimes, let me tell you the best time, if a woman want to leave the marriage, it's not even best time to leave the marriage. But sometimes, do you know what our mother do? Our mother does in those days, because sometimes, do you know what they do? They don't want to leave. Do you know what they do? They don't want to leave. They are so smart in those days. They knew they were going through a lot of stress in the marriage. They knew their husband had another wife. They knew the moment a man have second wife, that man is not going to stop. Oh. After second wife, he go to graduate into third wife, fourth wife, fifth wife. You know, no man can have second wife and stop. They don't put a stop on second wife. The second wife should be expecting another wife coming. So, Yewande, do you know what will do for me? I want you to block that person, Demrak, whatever his name. I want you to help me block it away from my chat. I don't know this person. It's like he's spamming my chat. I want you to please help me. Thank God you are a moderator. Help me to block that person. I don't know who this person, but I don't know. Anytime he came to my chat always frozen. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't know who that person is. I'm not looking for a I'm not looking for a subscriber that will be spamming my chat. I am looking for organic subscriber, a reliable person that will never want to spam my live chat. So if you are here, you and they, can you block that guy for me? I don't want that kind of person in my live stream. Anytime he come here, it's freezing, it's frozen. Only I think it's spamming my live. I don't know who you are. I don't want you in my chat. I don't want you. I don't care who you are. I'm not looking for a subscriber like you. I don't know this person. Anytime he is on my live shift like this, or my live like this, it's going to be freezing, it's going to be spamming, it's going to be hanging for some reason. Last week Sunday, the same thing happened, and I will be watching who is this person is. No problem. I'm going to block the person by myself. Yes, because each time you come here, my life is always frozen. It will be freezing. It will be hanging for some reason. I don't know the language you are speaking. Why don't you speak English? Let people know what you are typing. I don't want nobody to spam my live stream here. I'm not looking for subscriber. I'm not. Do you know the live chat I did last week Sunday? For some reason, it was just growing. I don't know who are watching it. It grow every day. Like 2 view, 3 view, 4 view. That was last stream I did on Sunday last week, because it's very, very sensitive. It was very, very sensitive matter that had to do with life. When you are married and you enjoy your husband for 5 years, the next thing is going to upgrade himself. You know, when a man marries a second wife, that means the man want to upgrade himself. You know, they might thinking you are getting old, maybe you are not beautiful no more, maybe you are losing your beauty. That's why they they move into a second wife, for changing, like when you are, maybe you keep, I don't know, but the best know to them. So I'm not referring to anybody. Can happen to anybody. So it's a general talk that's very sensitive. And this video grow every day. Gradually. And now who is watching this video? It could be some organic people that are watching it. They want to see what I'm going to say about this topic. And I was never saying anything bad about anybody, because I am not blaming any man that have a second wife, and I'm not blaming any woman that rejecting second wife. You have the right to reject what you don't want in your marriage. You have the right. You have the right to marry a second wife, because so far that is your choice as a man. You have the right to reject a second wife in your marriage. You have the right to reject if your husband bring a second wife. It all depends on your husband if he listen to you. And I was saying that it is it is late after the man have decided. Yemi Koko, God bless you. So I'm not looking for a subscriber that will be spamming my chat. No, no, no. I want organic people. Sometimes organic people don't subscribe. They will just watch your video and they will move away. You know. Sometimes they don't subscribe. Sometimes the people that are organic, they watch your video like 5 times before they can and change their mind and subscribe. You know. So I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not here to judge anybody that choose to marry second wife. You are choose to live your life the way you want to live it. God bless you, Yemi. I'm not going to stay longer here. I'm going to stay here for just 1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour. So you can choose to live your life the way you want it. You cannot tell a grown old man what to do. For Christ's sake, it's grown old man. Do you think a man can just wake up today? I'm married second wife. He must be do his the same English I speak last week. I say he must have done his feasibility study. Feasibility study. Feasibility study. That's how they call it in I study business study. So he must have done his feasibility study. Feasibility study means he must have been on it for many years, not 1 month, not 2 months, not 3 months, before he decided on what to do. So you think you can stop him after he has already made up his mind? And people came for me in my comment section, and some people were saying all sorts of words. I knew people that were saying all sorts of words in my comment section. That was last week's video. Was people that are victim. People that are victim. If I'm a victim, you don't have to come for me and attacking me. Do you want me to come here and be attacking men for you? Nobody asked me to come here and be attacking somebody for his own decision. Everybody has the right to decide the way he's going to live his life. Your life is in your hand. It's like bed. The way you lay your bed, the way you make your bed, you're going to lay it on it. Yeah, the way you make your bed, you're going to lay on it. That is you've already watching this man before he make a decision. I say the same thing again. I'm still going to remember. You know him. You know him when you first marry him. You know when he's. Yes, thank you, and then you know when he changed towards you. You know his character towards you will change. You know what he does after first year of marriage, second year of marriage, fifth year of marriage, third year. Or you know when he suddenly change. You know when he doesn't come home in time. You know when he's always late. You know when he's always don't want to stay home. Do you know how to suspect when a man is having another woman outside? You know how to suspect. You know how to suspect. How to suspect. Let me tell you how to suspect. It's not a journey of one day when a man decides to marry second wife. How to suspect. How you go to suspect. During the holiday, you won't want to stay home. You won't want to have a holiday. That one will be suspecting. You know, you will never want to stay home with the family. If it's in family, you will only be on the phone. And how to suspect. Before you decided to marry second wife, you must have seen some character, some changes. You won't want to stay home anytime. You only want to go to work, work, work. You know, on this way work, that's when you have time for this that second wife. Thank you, Yewande. So on his way to work or to coming from work, that's when you have second chance for this second time. So if you want to come home, if you want to be home with his family, he only want to be on the street. When he comes home, it is yours. When you go to work, when you go out, it is belong to the second wife. The second wife already hide, you know. So tell me you don't see all this. Don't you see all this? Women we see all this. We all sometimes we pretend as if we don't see. Sometimes we ignore. So after it happened, then you are not crying, looking for sympathy, somebody to fire out or be bully him for you. That will not help the situation. No, bullying him cannot help. Trust me. Bullying him will make the situation worse. Worse. Instead of you to settle in the family member like private matter. Private matter, one-on-one seat, one-on-one dialogue. So people are not coming for me and be cursing me on my comment section as if I should be supporting women and be cursing and be say sort of what to men. No, I can't say sort of what to men, no, because I'm a woman too. It can happen to anybody. When it happen, what will you do? What will you do when it happen? When before it happen, what were you looking at? Don't you? Are you going to tell me you don't see this coming? Do you think you don't see this coming? Are you going to tell me you don't know this is going to come? You know, you suspect, you think it can't happen. No, I trust him. No, he can never do that to me. He won't do that to me. I know what he can do. But the moment they decided to take action and move to the next level, to the another woman, that means he has make up his mind. Make up of his mind. You are creating more problem upon problem if you are trying to be frightening, intimidating. You are creating more problem upon problem. You are going to chase him away, and the other woman will have him. Finally, you will be the one to be crying, please come home, okay, come home. You are pushing him to the man, except you are done. You are already tired on the marriage, you are done. You don't even need the marriage no more, then you can move out. But when you still need the marriage, you have to use your wisdom at this point in time. If you don't need the marriage, that is an avenue for you to move out. But any woman need marriage, that is not an excuse to done. If you need the marriage, you try to iron things out. You have to talk, making a dialogue. You have to sit time, look for solution. What should you do? What you going to do? You have to talk. But if you are done, the marriage is already tired of you. Because when you are tired of marriage, you don't want to move out. But when the marriage is tired of you, you stay, you move out. But when you are tired of marriage, you stay in the marriage. Until when the marriage is tired of you, you move out. Let me explain to you. When you were tired of the marriage, you stay there. When the marriage itself is tired of you, you move out. Yes, Yewande said people will always come regarding of what to say. Thank you. What do you want me to say? Do you want me to, I said it on my channel. I said I don't have my channel here to be blaming anybody on his or her action. If anybody take action, his or him or her know the reason for his or her actions. You can't just decide to do something if you are not planned this, if you don't have the reason for your actions. You cannot do this when you are not robot. When you are not robot. So, and if you are tired, let me explain to you again. If the marriage is tired of you, gone. So, when the marriage is tired of you, when you have a second wife, you will move. That means the marriage is already tired of you. You can't cope. You have already tolerating this man. You are already managing this man. You are looking for avenue. You are looking for excuses. You are looking for chance like this to come. Then you use that and pick a race. I think in those days, our mother in those days, they don't use that avenue to leave their husband. You can see some of them tolerate and manage them. Whether their husband married 2, 3, they stay on their lane. They stay on their lane. They still going to have another kids grow together with the children of the second wife. But those days, we think they are not, we think they don't know what they were doing. We think they are not smart like us. We think they are not exposed like us. But they knew what they were doing. So sometimes they, okay, let me explain to you. Sometimes they blame them. Mom, how dare you? How will you? Why did you allow my dad to marry a second wife? Your mommy will look at you like this and nod. This little girl doesn't know nothing. You are right. I should have moved out when she married second wife. But my daughter, my children, I won't move out because I need to stay with you. I want him to nurture you for me. I want to nurture you together with your dad. So far, he taking care of me. So far, he's looking after me. So far, I am on my lane. She didn't bring into my room. But some people, some men do that in inappropriate way. They marry second wife, but they neglect the first wife. They marry second wife, the first wife is not even comfortable. To eat one square meat in a day was difficult for them and the children, but they go ahead and bring in another problem. But some people that do this, some men that does it, they prepare for it. They prepare for it and they do it. So that kind of man that does it, they've already prepared for that. I don't think the wife can stop them. But the wife saw it coming. She just pretended. Because that you won't tell me you don't see this coming. You won't want to tell me that you don't see the changes in him. You want to tell me that whenever he's off from his job, he doesn't want to stay home. You won't tell me that it's not always on phone. You won't tell me that always on internet, social media. You won't tell me that you will see some changes that he pick calls, hiding, talking quietly. You won't tell me you're seeing all this. You won't tell me that he always tell you he's coming home after 3 days, going for traveling for job. You won't tell me that he always lodge in the hotel. Lodging in the hotel, do you think he lodge alone? Lodging in the hotel, do you think he really lodge in the hotel? No. So some of these things, women just ignore that. You don't need to be monitoring him. But is somebody always with him, taking care of him for you? Somebody always there looking after him for you. Somebody always there taking care of him like a wife, like another extra child. But as the time's going on, they're going to fall in love. So when they fall in love, that's when you know about this coming. And when it comes, you can stop it, you can change it. And how can people come for me for saying the truth on my channel? This is my platform, this is my home, this is my YouTube, this is my YouTube channel, and I can say anything on my channel so far that it doesn't hurt nobody. I can say my own opinion on my channel. I can pass a message to the world, on my own opinion, the way I see it, the way I feel it, my own experience. Because you need to let people tell you what they went through, how to solve some problem, and sit down and listen that she's talking sense. Sometimes from my senseless talk, you can see some senses coming out from my senseless talk. Some people might think I am senseless. No, she doesn't have no job. She's jobless. She's jobless. That's why she's talking. Some people might think I don't have no job. Maybe I'm jobless. I have a job, but I create time to do this. So let me read comment. You know, they say a man can make their own decision, but what I know now is that you cannot change anybody, and a man will whatever he want to do unless God is ready to change it. Yeah, that is good. Unless God is ready to change that kind of pet, that kind of man. When a man make a decision, I don't think men doesn't want you to tell them what to do. You even make them mad when you are telling them, I don't want to do this. They will tell you that, why are you controlling my life? I am the head of this family. Who are you to tell me what to do? Some of them will tell you, are you going to feed her? Am I bringing her to your room? What is your business? I still have time for you and your children. Some of them will tell you that you push me to do this. How did she push you to do this? It's a lie. Only you want a change. Only you want another structure. Only maybe something that the wife is doing for him, he doesn't have a new style. Only maybe the wife is outdated to him. He might think it's outdated. So he wanted to go for a change, for something different. So there's nothing you can say, oh, you made me do this. He made you do what? He made you do what? You must have been dating her before you proceeded to propose and marry her. You don't just say, oh, you made me do this. You are already going with her behind your wife, unknowing to your wife. You didn't know what is happening on the street. But you don't stay home. You're always on social media. You always want to be on the street. You don't only want to be with the family. Stay home with the family. If you want to know some of these men that have a second wife, secret one, you didn't know how to know. When they were home, they will not be happy. You never see them smiling. They always be mean, looking so mean. You know why? Because they don't have chance to go. And you are not holding him. He was thinking about the other woman outside on the street, hiding. Because he was forced to stay home, maybe because of holiday or something like that. But the moment he's home with you, you never enjoy him with the family. The moment he's home with you, he will always be mean, be some kind of behaviors. You even enjoy him to always go to work. Why are you even home? You are home with us. You are on holiday. You should be happy staying home. He won't be happy staying home because he was missing the second wife, the secret one. Because, yeah, God bless you, every one of you. So I am not referring to anybody. We're just talking about this matter. It's very sensitive matter, and very sensitive to talk about. So if anyone that is going through this, may the Lord come into your family and restore it. Anyone that's going through this, may the Lord come into your family. I enjoy my food. You saw it, but when it's happened, it is happened. You can't stop a grown man not to make a decision. It's already making decision, so you can't stop a grown man. I enjoy my food, guys. So nobody should come for me again. Okay? Did you block that guy? I don't know why. Maybe you only come and spam my chat. Did you block him? I don't know who is him. You only come here and freeze my channel. So the topic is very, very sensitive. So sorry about if you are going through that in your family. May the Lord restore it and bring your husband back to you. But my second wife, when the second wife, anyway, I don't know. When anyone going through that, may the Lord restore your family. May the Lord bring your husband back. But anyway, after a man decided to get a second wife, I don't think a man can change again. He can't change because he has already done it. But yes, do you know what our mother does in those days? You know what they do? What they do? Let me tell you what they do. They experience this too. Okay? So do you know what they do? What they do? What they do is that they will stay in the marriage. Okay? You might think they don't know what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. Do you know what they do? They style with a style. No. I want to see me very well. Yeah. You must put Ojularawa. Ojularawa. You know what they do? So they don't want to leave, okay? Because their children are too young. They're very young. Okay? But the moment you leave, some of these men, some of them happy because they don't want to responsible. Some men doesn't want to responsible. So when you leave, you're on your own. Oh, let me read comment. Yemi said, what can one say about the woman that died in the marriage in Nigeria? I believe I cannot put up with half of what she was putting up with. Women that die in the marriage. Yemi, women that die in the marriage. I am not a marriage expert. I am talking here like inspirational speaker. And the way God bring it to my mouth, because it is God that puts a words in our mouth to speak it out. A God that put a words in our mouth to speak out. I am speaking like inspirational, the way God puts the word, His word in my mouth to say, to talk. And no human being can shut my mouth out. A woman that died in the marriage, okay, before it get to a stage that going to have to do with your life. I think I see something about that 3 weeks ago about uh that's an abusive marriage. That's marriage violence. Yeah. You don't wait. Oh yes, I speak about that 4 months ago. No, last 4 weeks ago. You don't wait until you can't wait for your pastor to tell you to leave the marriage. You can't wait for anybody to tell you to leave the marriage till you take your life. Till the marriage take your life. You can't wait for a friend to tell you what to do until you are no more. You are in the marriage. You know what you were going through in the marriage. People outside doesn't know what you were going through. They were not in there with you. They were not in the marriage with you. Marriage is like a secret thought, secret thing, like a movie, like when you are editing, when you're acting in a movie. When they acted the movie, behind the camera of the movie, a lot was going on. But after the movie, it is out. You see the short movie because they editing it. They give you some clips. So the full marriage, people don't know. I'm always sitting because I always hear. I always hear. Yes, I'm always sitting because it's always the time for me to eat, and I must come here and talk. I must say something. So marriage is like you are acting a movie, and like you are after acting a movie, you are have to edit the movies because you can't bring out all the full video of the movie because of the short, because of the time. It is like our cooking channel too. If I'm editing my cooking channel, my cooking, I don't bring all the full video of my cooking. I cut some clips, then I join them together. So that is the same thing like a marriage. You are in the marriage. The people on outside doesn't know what you were going through. It is what you want people to know about your marriage that you show to us. So when the marriage is getting to a stage unbearable, the point of where you're going to get to a point of you're going to affect your life. This is about life. Then are you telling me you're going to wait for somebody to tell you to move? You can't. Your man cannot just start the one that started smacking you, punching you, before you get to a stage of that point of the where you have to take your life. You should have been tolerating this man. If you are tolerating this man, maybe after he smack you, he beg you again, you move on, you keep quiet. You don't want to tell your pastor, you don't want to tell your mother, you don't want to tell your friend, because you are scared of they will tell you. You are scared you might lose your marriage. You are scared of losing the marriage. You are scared of the man. You are scared. You want to keep your marriage, because if you don't have this marriage, I think in Nigeria, if you don't have marriage, the people that have marriage, they segregate you, they isolate you. You know, they look at you as if you are not responsible. You know, that is Nigeria. You know, if you are not in a marriage, people will be bullying you. Yemi said, but some women said that till death do us pain, because still talk regardless. Yes, I know. Yes, it till death do us apart. That's the marriage. That is the word the pastor always said, and it's true, because you don't want. Everybody's dream is to be with a man till death do us apart. No man, no woman wanted to be changing husband. Do you think the single woman wanted to be a single? I think I speak about it 3 weeks ago. Nobody want to be a single. But when you find yourself in that situation, then you have to move on with your life. Nothing you can do. Do you think a single are happy to be single? Single are not happy to be single. But the situation they find themselves, they have to accept their fate and move on with their life. So, but some people don't want to be, some women don't want to be single. Some of them would rather end their life in the marriage, because they were thinking about, they want to be a living stock. They were thinking about shame, that what will my friends say, what will my family say, what will my pastor say, what will people around me say. They will be laughing at me. I don't want to be a laughing stock. I just want to keep my marriage. But the marriage is already gone. But inside the marriage, the man is abusive. But she's quiet. She stayed there because she want to keep the marriage. She want to pretend as if she have a good marriage. She want to be proving to the world that I am married. I am Mrs. So. She want to flaunt her ring. She want she want to be boast of Mrs. And the marriage is not, it doesn't worth it. This man doesn't respect her. This man is manipulating her, and she waited there until she's no more. Then she caused herself on this. So are you telling me somebody's had to tell you to move when you know what you were going to? When you see this, nobody see this. People outside don't see this. You are the only one see this. You are the only one in the business. Are you telling me you are waiting for your mother, your father to tell you to move? Your father will not tell you to move. Your mother will not tell you to move. What's your mother tolerating in her time? Your body might not tolerate that, because your mother must, maybe she must be a strong woman that cope. But you might not cope with what your mom go through in her marriage, because every woman go through a lot in the marriage, but nobody want to tell, because it's like a secret thing that people don't want to say anything. No, sometimes they pretend as if nothing is going on, but a lot is going on. But every woman keep quiet, and you leave yourself until you are no more. Then you find yourself to blame, because you were waiting there until your last day. Do you want a friend to tell you to move? Because you don't want to hear that from a friend. If anybody tell you to move, that person will be your first enemy, because you might think she doesn't want to have a marriage. So nobody will tell you to move. You be the one to tell yourself to move, because you were there. You know this man is he doesn't want it to be stayed with. You know this man is becoming violent, and you stay there. This is a simple arithmetic. If you move, you better don't care about what people will say. You put your gum, you put earpiece in your ear, put earpiece, because you are the one in the business. You are the one that tell your brain, I have to move. If I stay here for months, for the next few days, I don't know what will happen to me. I don't even need to tell anybody I'm moving. If anybody, I don't care what people say. All I know is that I don't want to be with him no more. You don't care about what people say. You don't care about what family say. You don't care about what a friend say. You don't care about what your pastor say. You are in the business. You will speak to yourself. I got to leave this guy. I can't tolerate this guy no more. I have right to decide on my life. I am the one living my life. Nobody is living my life for me. So if anything happen to anybody in the marriage and she's no more, she caused herself. Trust me. I am not. I'm not going to blame anybody. But sometimes when you are in the marriage, when you fall in love, it's like when you are intoxicated. Yeah. When you fall in love, it's like when you when you are intoxicated. It's like when you are intoxicated, when you fall in love, nobody will tell you anything. That no amount of stuff they tell you, you will never listen, because at that moment you were in love. No amount of no amount of advice you want to listen, because at that moment you were crazy about the love. So nobody want to tell anybody to leave. Tell yourself to leave. I mean, I don't want to talk too much because I'm going to end this chat. Yemi said, marriage is not do and die affair. It is not do or die affair. But to some ladies, or to some women, they don't want to listen to any advice when they are in love. Let me tell you how some people take marriage so important. It's so important, right? If you have been to the right person, if you have been with the right man, marriage is good. Marriage is very, very good. You will want to come back to this world again and meet the same guy when you are with the right person. That is marriage. But when you are with the wrong person, you will tell, oh Lord, I don't want to meet this guy on my way again when I come back to this world. But when you are with the right guy, when you are with the right person, you will you will dream of meeting him again when you come back to this world. That you will love to meet him again and have him as a husband, because he treated you with respect. He treated you good. He adore you. Oh my God, he so kind of care for you. He care for you. He do everything for you. He pamper you. He never make you cry. He always make you feel like a woman. You always wanted to be around him. You always happy whenever you are around him. You always want to go home when you off from your job, because you want to see your husband. You always missing him every minute, every time. Wherever you are, you will always miss him. That I'm going home, I can't wait to go home. I want to see my husband. You only want to see him every minute of your life, because you are with the right person. But when you are with the wrong person, oh, if you are close in your job, you might even require for more shift and more schedule. If they ask you to wait for, let me explain to you. Let's say you leave your home 7 to 2. When you are with the wrong husband, when you are at home 7 to, did you share me? When you are at your job 7 to 2, when you are with the wrong husband, when you are with the wrong marriage, when you have a wrong husband, wrong choice. Let's say you are at your job 7 to 2, and you're supposed to go home at 2, right? And they ask you for more schedule. Your job tell you, do you want to wait for 2 to 10? I will wait. And after 2 to 10, they tell you, do you want to wait for 10 to 7? I will wait. You don't want to go home. You know why? Because you don't want to be with him. You just keep the marriage because of what people will think, what people will say. You keep the marriage maybe because of something. Maybe because of circumstances that you have had to be with your husband. Maybe particularly because of your church. Sometimes because of the church member. Because if you are single, they might see you as irresponsible fellow. I think so. When you are single, when you are a real Christian, not like church goer like us, like people like us, church goer. But when you are single, some church, I don't think they don't respect that. So you want to keep the marriage because of your church man, because of your church, because of your pastor, or maybe because of your people around you. Maybe you are flaunting your husband. you are you are you are bragging, you are married, your husband, but meanwhile you don't have a marriage, you were with the wrong person, you don't want to go home, you always don't want to go home, you don't want to be around him whenever he is off. When he's off, you want to be in your job all days because you don't want to go home. So that means you are with the wrong man. So you don't want to come back to this world and be with that kind of person because it's making your life miserable. So, and telling me that kind of marriage is a marriage. That's not a marriage. That's marriage of circumstancing. Marriage of marriage of convenience. Marriage, I just want to marry. Me too, I'm in a marriage. I'm married. We are both married. Yemi said, I think that the system of marriage in Nigeria tends to make women look like second class. Yemi, it is true. It is true. It is true. Marriage is good in America. Marriage is good. Marriage is good in Western world. Some of these men that is mismanagement their wife, they should try and get visa for them and bring them to America. Just don't say anything. Just drag him to either anywhere in the world, like not Nigeria. Drag him here. You're gonna see how you behave, how to treat a woman nice, how you can treat a woman. You're gonna see how to respect your wife. You're gonna see that if you do anything funny, you're gonna see that he will end up being locked up. It's common sense will be right. So it's very good in abroad. So marriage in Nigeria, it is like a boss, a boss to no, masterland. No, people don't want to listen to this. So we know, everybody know that. Nigerian marriage is like master. What is the name, please? It's like a master. When you have a boss and you call your boss a master, so that means our man is like a king. You know, king. Our man is like a king. I tell you, I don't want you to go to your mother. You must don't go to your mother if you still want to have a marriage. If you marry a Nigerian man in Nigeria, go to your mother. Don't come out of this house, oh. You have to obey him, oh. That's Nigerian marriage. I don't want you to talk to your friend again. If you dare talk to that friend, that marriage is gone. That's Nigerian marriage. See that? You are right, you hear me? So marriage is like a second-class citizen in Nigeria. It is true, you are right. Yeah. Nigerian marriage. If your husband said you shouldn't talk to your own mother again, you dare don't disobey him. If your husband said, don't come out of this house, if I dare see you with that friend again, I don't want you to come back to my house. Do you imagine your husband can lock you out in Nigeria? Your husband can lock you out. He can lock you out. Nigerian men, they live like a king. Your husband can lock you out. My sister. Each time I talk about my sister, Buki, I always cry. And that week ago, I cry on this charge. That her husband locked her out for 7 days oh my God. He locked her out for 7 good days. 7 good days. He locked her out. And this man was inside the house for 7 days. He will go to work. My sister will sneak in and take shower, dress, go to her job. The other will come back again by 6. He will send my sister again. I don't want to see you in my house. My sister will stay outside again. In the sun, in Nigeria, the weather is always cold at night. So that is, our men only live like a king in Nigeria. Like a king. The moment they married you, they believe they gave you a slave. So that they can manage anyhow. Or they can do whatever they want to do to her. They knew our parents love you to be with your husband because they always want to keep your marriage. They don't believe in separation. They don't believe in divorce. But our culture respects marriage because I don't know because they believe a woman should have adeori. That's what they call it in Yoruba. Adeori means crown, crown. Crown means adeori. So that's their belief that you must have somebody called husband that will be respected. that when people know you are married, people or in your people around you will respect you because you were Mrs. That is why they always us want to keep you with your marriage, just in order for you to be respected within your environment, within people around you, in your church, in a gathering. That's why they always want you to keep your marriage. Whether the marriage was Thursday's marriage or heavy one, your our mother doesn't want to listen. They don't want to listen for your complaining. They don't want to listen. That's why some that's why some of the road, the part of the road they take in the marriage is sometimes it is not encouraging at all. They don't want to listen to you. The moment you come and report, the next thing they will tell you, no, 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 I don't want to hear. Go back to your husband. No, 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 I don't want to know. No, no, no. Do you know what this guy is going through? Because they don't want to encourage you to live. They don't want to encourage you to live. After it gets out of hand, they will now realize that, oh, she used to complain this, she used to say this. If we had known, we should have tell her to leave. We should have tell her to leave the man, blah blah blah. And at the same time, if they tell her to leave the man, she doesn't want to leave the man. She's already in love. She's thinking about the children, my children, my kids, my children. It is good sometimes when there's no kids involved, when there's no children involved. It's so easy to take only your bag, then pick a race. But when there is children involved, oh my God, it is always difficult. That is why you see some men, some women, they don't live. You have to force them that, why don't you want to live? So Yemi said, I saw my late mother was locked out. Her family asked to speak to her husband before the husband allowed. That's what I'm talking about. Nigerian marriage is very interesting. Nigerian marriage is very, very interesting. Very interesting marriage. To be a Nigerian man, you do you know a king, a king, a king in the society? So Nigerian man is a king in his house. You know, that's another king. Another king in a home. They behave like a king. They behave like a king. Sometimes you give your husband, you give your daughter to him to marry. You will be the one to even beg him, please allow her to come in. Please pardon her. So they will not see you as a king. Even your mother can even be begging your husband to pardon you, to allow you in. If he said that I don't want to have anything to do with her no more, I don't want her in my house no more, your parents will still be begging him. Be begging him so that he can accept you back. Do you know why? Because maybe our parents are feeling, I don't know, maybe they believe once you're married, you have no value again. I think maybe they think once a woman is married, she have no option no more. That is the end of her life. Yes, yes, Nigerian marriage is very interesting. If you are in Nigerian marriage, if you have a Nigerian marriage, and if you survive it, you stay in the marriage for 25 years, 30 years, 40 years, you are strong as a woman. I respected you. If you are in Nigerian marriage and you are in the marriage for 50 years, 40 years, you are very, very strong because you must have gone through a lot in the marriage. So you saw a lot, you tolerated a lot, you saw a lot, you go through an abusing marriage, you go through an neglected marriage, you go through a lot of mismanagement in the marriage, but you survive it because you quiet, you stay there, you were tolerating it. In fact, you indeed a a strong person, because Nigerian marriage is is like another institution. When you are in the college, that's another thing, but it's another institution on its own. That means after you finish your college or after you finish your university degree, that means after you marry, that means you upgrade to another institution, another school. And that kind of school, it's not the school that you're going to finish in 1 year, in 2 years, in 3 years. It is a school that you have to be in that school for your life, until they do you apart, until maybe when you are old. So our men live like a king. They are a king on their own. So even your parents will be begging them to pardon you, because the moment I think because of the dowry, maybe the bride price, maybe that bride price make them to feel like a king, that after all I pay bride price on you, after all I pay dowry on you, so I can do whatever I want to do for you. I can manipulate you, I can dominate you, I can maltreat you, I can abuse you, I can treat you the way I want, maybe because of the dowry, maybe because of the bride price. And the bride price is always to return back to the family of the wife. They only return the bride price. I don't ever see any family that take the bride price, though they will give the bride price, but end of the day the family of the wife will say they are not selling their daughter, they are returning the bride price, because according to the tradition. Yemi said, saying that I think there are still some married that are really good. Yeah, the married that are good, but the married that are good, let me explain to you. If you're married, the only way you can make yourself comfortable in Nigeria, I'm talking Nigerian marriage, not American marriage or Western world marriage. The Western world marriage, our women are spoiled. Yeah, because it's opposite like this, you know, opposite like this. Whatever some of our women do in Western world, they will never dare do that if this man is in Nigeria. And you won't do that. You yourself, you won't do that. What you are doing here to your husband, you won't try to do that if you are back home. So marriage in the Western world is very, very simple. It is very, very simple. But Nigerian marriage is very, very, very hard. Okay, our women that survive it, you need to praise them. Well, marriage in America is very simple marriage. You have nothing to bother about. You're not to worry about. Your husband know the law. Your husband doesn't behave. He doesn't misbehave the way he will do to you if you are back home. So here you have the power. You can do anything. So it's like opposite like this. So they they respected woman here a lot. So they knew that some of these men, they dominate, they manipulate, so they already know what is really going on in the world. So here in America or Western world, and London, any other place like Western world, marriage favor women than women that marry in Nigeria. Marriage, they make it so favor women here. So women here, they living a normal life, so they have nothing to worry about. So whatever these men were doing back home, they will not try to do half of it in America or anywhere in Western world, because they knew that there's a love for everything, because they don't want to listen to you. They rather listen to your wife. Your wife might be the one at fault, but they will still listen to her. They will tell you to leave the house for her. They will just tell you, take one shirt or two shirt, just leave. They don't want to know what is going on between you. That is the only way they stop violence here, abuse here. They stop it, but they knew that when two parties started fighting each other, they knew it can get worse. So they will never wait until that happen. That's why it's being curbed here. It's being curbed. So it's never like Nigeria that our men do whatever they want to do, like they were controlling, living like a king. Some of them can lock you out of the door. Some of them can, they might make you sleep on the at the gate for for 1 month. You will be the one to be begging, let me in. But meanwhile, you are fighting for your rights. You can't fight for your rights in Nigerian marriage. You can't fight for your rights because our men is always the one has rights. Despite they were wrong, they will still claim they were right. They will never accept that they wrong. If at all you were the one at right, your parent will tell you, beg your husband, lean down and beg him. Meanwhile, he was the one that wrong. That's the way they do so that they can keep your marriage for you. That's what they do. That's why our men are being spoiled and they behave like a king. They can do whatever they want to do for us. Because they knew we respected marriage so much in Nigeria, because separation is not that so much in Nigeria. So we respected marriage so much because our parents keep their marriage. They went through a lot too, but they just want to keep their marriage. They don't tell people what they were going through. So Yemi said, but are the husband behaving truly fully abroad? Yeah, abroad marriage is very interesting and very, very good. When you marry in abroad, in fact, you will want to come back to this world and have your husband in abroad. You will never want to have your husband in Nigeria, because when you are in abroad, you will enjoy what is called marriage. Do you know people that were against this guy that married second wife on the social media? Most of people that were against that guy that married second wife, yeah. Most of people that are against him are people in abroad, are people in the Western world. People back home, they will never against the decision he took, because people back home, they knew it can happen to them too, because they don't know what their husband is up to. Maybe their husband already have another second wife secretly, they might not know. But people that are against this guy on social media are most people that live in abroad. Hey, Trokazi. God bless Trokazi. Thanks so very much. I'm going to end the chat very soon, but we are treating about, because when you are talking about marriage is it's at no limit. You can keep talking from today till, I don't know how many years we keep talking about marriage, but marriage is something like you can never stop talking about, because it's a day-to-day activity. People, something that happen every day, every moment, you know. So you can't stop talking about anything about marriage, because marriage is activities that happen in the family. The young baby is gonna have married. So everybody, the newborn will grow old and married and experience what is marriage. So marriage is good in abroad, but back home, what our men do in Nigeria, they can't do half of it in America. They can't do half of it in the Western world, because they have to obey the law. They have to obey the law. You can't even touch your wife like this here in abroad. He might call police for you. If you are a type that punch your wife, that smack your wife all the time, every little thing you punch her in Nigeria, the moment you came to this country, you have to stop that if you don't want to end up being locked up. So our 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 ladies, our women enjoy marriage better in abroad than marry in Nigeria. So the best place to enjoy your marriage is abroad, Western world. Trust me, you will have a peace of mind. You have a peace of mind. So most people that were against him, what decision that guy took, were most people that live in abroad, because they were comparing the Western world culture to our culture back home. People back home, they will never um they will never complain the son that the guy took, because people back home know that our men were like that. Our men, that is some of them, if they don't have his 2 3 wife, they might have like many side chick, and they will have a wife and they will pretend as if they are the only one. But meanwhile, there's another side chick on the street that give them some. Oh, James money. James, how many? Anyway, James, God bless you. So some of them might keep one wife at home, but hmm, they have some side chick, because the wife might think, oh, I trust my husband, I'm the only one. But do you know how many side chick he have? It was just wanted to keep only one wife, but he have a side chick on the street. So, but some few people, for some of the few men keep to one wife, no side chick, no any other wife. I can say like pastor. Hey, Ima. Yemi Koko said the saga will die soon with yo. Yeah, the saga will die soon. Ima, God bless you, my beautiful sister. Oleru, so God bless you. I really appreciate your coming. The saga will die. People that rejecting, that are commenting, people that were talking, they were 12. Most people that are in the Western world, you do see many women in Nigeria be talking and be against what she did? No. No, because they are not in the Western world, they are in Nigeria, so they don't see what he did was wrong, because they don't know what will happen to them. They don't know, maybe their own husband is bringing a second wife, maybe their own second wife is on the way. So people back home will never against what he did. But people that against what he did were people in the Western world. You know what I mean? People in the Western world that was against what, because of the culture here. Because in the Western world, you can never have 2, 3, 4 wives. If you don't want to be locked up, you no man, no one can, no one will no one will nobody will join you together, because polygamy is a crime here. So people that were against what happened were people that live in abroad. But people in Nigeria, they can never against what you all do, because they don't even know, maybe their own husband is having another one on the way, because you can't judge, you can't predict our men. You cannot predict Nigerian men, particularly Nigerian men that live back home. How will you predict them? Will you be monitoring them? That means you don't have a life. If you are monitoring them, you need to focus on your children and focus on their education and their future, their life, because their life is your life. The time the energy you were putting on this man, chasing him around, looking at his phone, checking if you have a girlfriend, if you have another one, the energy should be diverted on your kids, because these children are your husband in the future. They are the reason why you are in the marriage. They are the reason why you stay with their father, and particularly they need you with their father. So Nigerian men, women that live back home, I don't think they have time for that. Yes, happy Mother's Day, Ima. Thank you so much, sis. Happy Mother's Day. So Nigerian women back home, do you think they have time for this? It's not even new to them. They don't even see it as a crime. They don't see it as a crime, because they know our men are like that. Yeah, Yemi said men can have side chick all over the world. There was a topic I listened to. This lady was, you see, this lady was, if you see this lady was mean, the way was talking, as if, I said, this lady will just, you better be careful. You better be careful and take it easy with men. Men, do you think there's a difference between these men, the small one and the grown and old one? Do you think there's a difference between them? This lady, you're handling something like this as if it's a personal something. What is the big deal? Oh, so sorry, so I was looking at the lady I don't know, maybe on YouTube, maybe some channel. If you see the way it was gagging, frightening about this second wife, about this side chick, as if men, oh my goodness, it's okay. Even in the Western world, they are not allowed to marry more than one wives, but they can keep side chick, but they know how to do it secretly. They will never let They've never let their wife know about it. Some of them we pay for, I don't call what they call, maybe they call them slot, whatever. They pay for that and they go home, and they will, this, see, they call it slot, something like that. The slot will never call them and text them. So some of them have side chick too, all over the world. I think so. But I don't know. But I don't trust anybody 100%. But I trust some pastors. Some pastors, some holy, some devoted one that believe it's against the will of God. I even trust my brother. My brother is a pastor. My brother only have his wife. My brother, I trust my brother. The man said nobody should blame side chick. Instead, those men going after. God bless you, Ima. Now you are talking. Now you were talking. I think you were talking. You were reasoning the way I'm reasoning too. Now you reason the way I'm reasoning. See that? How can you be chasing side chick? How can you be going after side chick? Does this side chick that go after your husband, or your husband go after side chick? Trokazi, Trokazi, why do you type Does the side chick that go after your husband, or side chick go after, or your husband go after side chick? So you hold your husband very well. Hold your husband tight. If you give your husband what you really want, I don't think he will really go after side chick. Trust me, oh. Oh my God, I don't want to stay longer. Yemi said everyone's different in the way that they handle second wife. Yeah, yeah. Does side chicks that go after your husband, or your husband when were the one go after side chick? Yeah, your husband were the one chasing this side chick. The side chick was going on her way, jeje, park his bakasi, and she park her front and back. She was parking herself, roaming on the street, and your husband stop by, give her a lift. Before they know it, your husband was crazy for her, and before they know it, they were calling each other. Share with love. Thanks so very much. God bless you. Share with love. Trokazi, I don't want to talk about Saji because if I talk about Saji, I'll be talking about it every week. But people want to listen to this. That's nothing. I cannot blame anybody. I can't blame man. I can't blame woman. Happy Mother's Day. Share with love. Was your husband that? Let me explain to you. Me, I'm a grown woman. No, if you want me to remove my hair, I have too many gray hair. If I'm talking to you, my child, I'm talking like a mature woman. I'm not talking like a young girl of yesterday, or young girl of 25, 30. I'm an adult, a grown old woman that talk with senses, with experience, that knows what she's talking about. Does side chick go chasing your husband, or your husband is the one chasing the side chick? No, your husband were the one chasing. Happy Mother's Day. Share with love. Your husband is the one chasing this side chick. This side chick is going on her way, jeje, yeah, jeje, rolling her bakasi, her front and back. Iman said most men will tell the side chick that they are not in good terms with their partner. Some will say they are divorced, only for side chick to find her later the man still mad. Yeah, some of these men, let me tell you something. Some of these men, they have a sugar coat mouth. Men, particularly Nigerian men, their mouth is so sweet. If Nigerian men want to date you, hey, if Nigerian men want to date you, they can go to Mars to date you. Do you know who is going to suffer it? The wife at home will suffer it. The money that's supposed to keep to drop for the wife and the children, they will invested it on the side chick. because he wanted to grab the child. He wanted to win her. He will focus on the side chick. He will take so much, put more energy on the side chick. Do you think the side chick will is so easy to grab? No, this man is persistently. He never give up until he have this side chick. And he's going to focus on the side chick. He's going to put more energy on the side chick. The money is supposed to drop at home. This man will rather invest it on the side chick because he wanted to have this side chick. Do you think it's so easy to have a side chick? The man pressure, he put more effort before he can have this side chick. So when this man was putting more energy, more effort on the side chick, do you want to tell me you don't know? You don't know what is going on? You don't know this man changed? You don't know this man was never like this before? So by the time he win the heart of side chick, and the side chick graduating into second wife, are you telling me you can stop this kind of man? You can't stop him because he invested so much on the side chick. He put more energy on the side chick. Let me read comment. Yemi, some men are too red eyes, but I think that the side chick has a responsibility. Shall we love? Yemi, say hi to you. Yeah. Don't you think this man have already invested on the side chick? He put more energy. He put so much on the side chick. And you want to stop him? You can stop. You can't even stop it. You can prevent this coming before he make a move. Because he invested so much. He spent so much. And you want to stop him? I don't think you can stop him. Because, do you know, somebody put more energy. The money is supposed to drop for you and your family, your mom, your children. He's spending on this side chick every day, every day, every day. Not to talk of the time. Not to talk of the energy. Not to talk of, oh my goodness. And you want to stop him. When he has already won the heart of the side chick and graduating to the wife. He wanted to enjoy the second wife. If you want to try and stop him, frightening, intimidating, you will end up being the one lose. You end up chase this man away. You might not even see this man coming home again. Sometimes, out of my nonsense talk, sometimes that's a real talk, a sense in my nonsense. Trust me, because people don't want to listen to facts. I might be talking nonsense, I might be saying nonsense on my channel, but at the same time, there is some still fact for my necessity talk, because I have an experience and I'm an old woman and I know what is really going on in the world, and I'm not a young lady. I am talking like a sister, a mother. So let me read comment. Any married man eyes another woman does not love his wife. Yes. Yemi, this topic is very long topic. It goes, you can't talk it up. I talked about it last week. I couldn't even eat my lunch. It was not something you can. It's not something you can. Nobody can even end the topic of marriage. Nobody can hear the topic. It's the young one that's never been, the baby that's never been born. We're going to talk about marriage. We'll be talking about marriage, because marriage is like life. Sometimes people call it a life contract. Yes, it's a life contract. Yeah. So you can't stop talking about marriage. So when it is happen, it is happen. Move on with your life. Accept your fate. But if you don't want this man again, you can use that. Yemi, Chef, say happy Mother's Day to you. If you don't want this marriage again, you can use that opportunity to end it. But if you still want this marriage, what will you do? Move on. Accept your fate. They told you to pack. You pack. It is not funny. At the same time, I think it's like I'm not trying to make guess of anybody. They told you shift. Let me manage the share with you. But you said no. I have this share alone. I don't want nobody to share. I don't want nobody to manage it with me. And the person that wanted to manage your share with you wanted to manage on the same share, doesn't want you to shift. She wants you to get up so that she can have the whole share by herself. And you were dragging, you were threatening, you were intimidating her. No, 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 no space for you here, no space. He doesn't want you to tell her to even, she even expecting you to tell her no space so that she can drag the share from you and have a whole of the share. So she's coming to tell you to shift, but you were frightening her, you were threatening her. She doesn't want you to accept her. She really wants you to intimidating her so that she can drag you from the share, so she can have the share by herself. So when something like this happen, what will you do? Something you can't stop, something you never preventing to happen. What will you do? Accept your fate and move on. But if you are done with the marriage, if you don't want this man again, you're already tired of this man, then that is an opportunity for you to leave. That is a chance for you to leave and done. But if you still love this man, you want to be with her, that means you have to share. That is what most men doesn't want to listen, they don't want to hear. But sometimes when it's happen. If you don't want to share, that's an avenue for you to leave. Yeah, Yemi said it is up to the man, but I think if the side chick is not interesting, she can stop him. Yeah, and some side chick, let me explain to you. Some side chick doesn't want to marry your husband. Okay, some side chick doesn't want to marry you because they are having fun. They are having their fun. Some of them don't want to marry your husband, but some side chick end up marry your husband. They end up marry the man. Do you know why they end up marry the man? So sometimes some of them may and be mad and I'm going to marry the guy. Before I never want to marry him, but now I'm going to change my mind and marry him. I'm going to deal with that woman. So some side chick, they end up being married to the guy. Some of them don't want to marry because they are having their fun. They enjoy. Some side chick enjoy being the side chick. You know, when you are a side chick, sometimes you enjoy better than the wife at home, because some of these men, they concentrating on the side chick down the real wife. You know why they concentrate on the side chick? Because the side chick is not living with them. Okay, it's not living with them, so they will do whatever they want to do so that this side chick will not having another man. So that's why they always pay attention, give them some time. That's why they concentrate on the side chick. Yemi said, not a choice to share. Then you leave. Leave the marriage. Yeah, then you leave the marriage. Nobody will tell anybody to share. Okay, anyone don't want to share, leave the marriage. If you want to share, stay there. It's option. It is option. You don't want to share, leave marriage. If you want to share, stay in the marriage. It's optional. Yeah, not every woman can share her husband. I'm telling you, I'm not a judge and I'm not a marriage expert. And I'm talking because I'm talking with my own, yeah, I'm talking, I'm my own opinion, right? So I'm speaking my own opinion. So it is not anybody right to tell somebody what to do. So it is your choice. Whatever you want to do, you can choose to stay, you can choose to leave. You want what is the best for you. So if you don't want to share, if you know when you stay, you can get into trouble, the best thing, leave. Excuse them. Leave the husband for him, for her. If you know staying with the same man can get you into trouble. If you know staying with the same man you might end up to get yourself what you never expected. That choice, leave and stay away from them, then move on, start a new life. If you know you can't leave your husband, and your husband don't want to leave his side chick or doesn't want to leave his second wife, for somebody that make up of his mind to marry second wife, he has already make up of his mind. You are not the one that will tell him to leave the second wife, because he has already choose to marry second wife. By telling a man what to do, some of these African men, Nigerian men, they don't want to be told what to do. They don't want you to tell you what to do. They will tell you, how dare you telling me what to do? How dare you tell me I can't marry so? Am I not taking care of you? Am I bringing out to your room? All sorts of things like that, because they are the one taking care of you and your children. You depend on them. You don't have your own money. You are not dependent. You don't go to school. You don't have education. You don't have a money on your own. All your life depend on him. Tell me, if he won't manipulate you, if he won't dominate you, if he won't control you, what will you do? What will you do? That means you have to accept your fate. I'm going to end my chat, because if he's talking about marriage till now to tomorrow, I don't think we can end the chat. So I talk too much. I'm going to end this chat. Happy Mother's Day to all mother in the building. Happy Mother's Day. Shabby, thank you so much for coming. God bless you. Let me go. I talk too much. Let me do some water. Teacher is trying, teacher, they are trying. When I talk too much, I'll be sleeping. Don't talk. Sometimes when you talk too much, you'll be tired. Let me do some water. Teacher is very try, because teacher talk a lot. No wonder they drink water. Let me say well done. Yeah, I'm not a marriage expert. I'm just like I'm speaking with my own knowledge. See, I talk too much. Yeah, even my throat is dry. Teacher is trying. No, they should pay them well. Okay, what I'm saying now, nobody pay me for this. I'm not paid for this. Can you imagine? I am not paid for this fact. It is fact. Sometimes people they don't want to listen to fact. I'm never paid for this. I'm just talking. Nobody pay me, and I should be paid for this. But I'm saying the real fact. The fact, nothing but the truth. Nobody pay me. YouTube don't pay me. Only pay me $1, 1 cent. YouTube should pay me more than that. Because do you know how much I will be making if I go to work, sitting down here for 1 hour? You know how much? You know how much? YouTube don't pay me for that. You should just pay me $2, $3. Do you know how much YouTube pay me for the last one? $4. $4. That's $4. And I even make $4 the last video. I make $4 for the last video. $4. And I said $4. Maybe some people run my video, because where did I see this $4? I only get 400 views on that video, and I get $4. I said $4 for one video for Sunday. Do you know what? Even my cooking video, do I get $4 in one day? I said sometimes talking, talking can make money, but talking is very stressful. Now my throat is dry now. I get $4 last Sunday. $4. I said, where did they get this $4? Who watched my video? I think maybe people watch it. Organic people watch it. People want to see maybe I'll be cursing men. I'll be supporting anybody. I'm not supporting anybody. I'm not gonna blame anybody that has second wife or third wife, fifth wife, 10 wife, 100 wife. If you can satisfy them, that's your problem. I'm not here to blame anybody that why do you want 5 wives? Why must you have 10 wives? Why must you have 20 wives? Am I the one that will stop it now? When my mommy doesn't stop it, my grandmommy doesn't stop it, maybe I will the one that will stop it now. Can we stop it in Nigeria? Except they had, do you know, I think I said last week, I said, except they change our constitution and put Western world constitution in our constitution. Henceforth, in Africa, Nigeria, now, if any man marry more than one wife, he's going to jail. Ima, do you know what people do? When I finish talking, people always come back to my video and leave a comment. Oh my God. People leave comments for me. Some of them will leave back comments. I used to delete it. Sometimes I block them. Only gonna know who watch my video. They watch it. They watch it like a ghost. I don't even know people that watch it. They won't comment, yo. They won't comment, yo. They will, after done with my video, they will come back and watch it and listen to what I got to say. And some of them will leave back comments. There was a time I blocked one guy. I don't know. Maybe it's not a guy. It's a woman. I don't even know the picture put there. I blocked her. I said, do you think I can come to my channel and be attacking any man that married 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Did you pay me to come and talk about anybody? So am I the one that will stop it on my channel? Eh? Do you pay me to come and stop polygamy? Did you pay me to come and stop polygamy? Eh? Have I paid to stop polygamy? Am I the one that will stop it? When my mommy does not stop it, my grandmom does not stop it. Eh? Am I the one that will stop it? No matter how intimidating we intimidate this men, frighten this men. What? Who will not stop? Some of these men, Nigerian men, they never satisfy. Some of them, Nigerian men. Ish. The best place to marry Nigerian men, enjoy them, bring them to America, to London, to Western world. They will sit down. They will be looking at you like this, like fufu. No fufu. They will be quiet. They will be looking at this. Look at me. I can't talk now. I can't complain now. What should I do now? Let me accept my fate. Western world is the best place for them. Western world. Bring your husband to Western world. If he won't behave, bring him here. All those intimidating, frightening about polygamy can stop them. The only way to stop them, bring them to abroad. Take them to Western world. Tell me if you don't enjoy your marriage. If you bring your husband to Western world, tell me if you won't enjoy your marriage. You have a peace of mind. Trust me, our Nigerian men. Put the energy on your children, please. The energy you use and be chasing him around, looking for side chick. Why don't you put the energy on your children and focus on your career? Be smart. You know what I mean by smart? Our mother in those days, they are very smart. They smart so much. They use trick. Use your trick. God bless you with trick. Every woman have a trick. They call it ete. You know ete. Use your trick and have your way. That's the only solution. When you are dealing with a man that go around with side chick or blah blah blah, be smart off. If you can't cope, leave him. If you can cope, stay there. But you can't stop it. Because our grandmother does not stop it. So are we the one that are going to stop it now? Because there is civilization now, because of the social media, or because of the civilization, because of the exposed, because of the Western world culture. The Western world culture are different from our culture. If you want to practice Western world culture, that means you have to be divorcing like Western world. But we keep marriage in Nigeria. We don't divorce. Marriage lasts in Nigeria than our Western world. You can marry this month and divorce next month in Western world, because instead of you, when you're tired of one woman in America, anywhere in the world, you will divorce him. You will divorce her rather. Instead of you having side chick, you bring another one. You take it to the judge and marry to them. They will join you together, and then you marry again. If you want to change, they will marry you again. Instead of you having many multiple wives, then they can divorce multiple. But Nigeria, we keep marriage. We keep marriage. We cherish marriage. We don't want breakup. We don't want to lose our marriage. We respect it when we have a marriage. That's why our women stay there. Sometimes don't blame people that stay with the marriage when they have second wife, third wife, fifth wife. Don't blame them. Don't blame them. They want to be respected. Whether your man, your husband married 4, 5, 5, 6, 7 ways, you see in the marriage you are respected than single. Are we going to stop it when we don't stop it in those days? When are you are more respected than single girl. Be in the marriage, have a side, your husband have side, blah blah blah. You are respected than single that doesn't even have no one to call husband, because that is added to your value. Added to your value. Just if I were you, I will keep quiet. Don't tell a friend, don't tell a friend, don't tell a friend, don't tell a friend, don't tell a friend. By telling a friend, telling a friend, telling a friend, telling a friend, you are exposing your marital life. You are exposing, you are making so the getting deteriorated. I can't please speak grammar, no, because I'm talking to myself before people come and be attacking me after ending my chat. This is my channel, no, and this is my YouTube channel. This is my platform, and I do a lot of job. I work so hard to get to where I am today. To get 1,000 subscribers in YouTube, is it not easy? Not easy, though. Go and start your YouTube channel too. Have 1,000 subscribers, get monetized, have people watching you. If you see 50 people watching you on YouTube channel, you are a boss. If 50 people watch you on your channel when you post a video, you should be jumping. 50 people. 50 people, that's a lot. 50 people watch your video. Hey, that is a lot. But when you post a video, maybe you come on live, 3 people watch you, you try. 5 people watch you, you did a great job. And after you, let me end my chat now. You're going to see people be watching and come and comment and be cursing me. Do you know what? Yeah, Ima. When I'm talking like this, like a parrot like this, they don't watch me, no. Let me end the chat. Let me end the chat. And the enemy will be coming and attack me again. As if I'm directing my speech to anybody. They're not watching me now, no. Yeah. I'm talking, I'm a grown-up woman. I am not 30, I'm not 40. I am an adult. I'm talking because you don't let me explain to you. The way an adult will talk will different from the way young girl will talk. Young girl can say, leave tomorrow. What is he say? Why must he do that for you? And they get into trouble. And you have to blame yourself end of the day. Something patient does it right. The man said, oh, you really talking sense. Some women stay in the polygamy marriage just to earn respect. Good job. Now you are talking. Sometimes we have to leave a Western culture aside. I'm not talking about Western culture now. I am talking about Nigeria, our culture. Somebody on the chat in some way, somebody said, I don't want to hear about the culture. If possible, they should delete the culture. If possible, they should stop that culture. What did the culture mean? What that culture mean? Said that lady should be in abroad, though. She's not living in Nigeria. She's talking because she find her way to meet herself in abroad, Western world. She's so opportune. She's so lucky. She's so fortunate to find husband in the Western world. She's so lucky to marry in abroad, Western world, obodo oyibo. She's so lucky. She came here when she was young. She's so lucky. She was opportune. Maybe she was born here. Maybe they brought her here when she was young. Maybe she's school here. Maybe she was young. She take her time to search and look for a responsible man in abroad. So she can be talking about our tradition and be rejecting, neglecting our tradition and rubbish it. But when you were back home, you grow old back home, you go to school back home, you do your younger back home, you look for a husband back home, your husband you grow together, your husband, you started from the fresh, you started from 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You never can tell what this men can do after 5 years in the marriage. They are chameleon. Men change. Except the few ones that have a spirit of God, that respect God, that fear, that listen to God voice, that listen to more to his pastor. It's a few one that listen to the word of God, that love his wife, that respected the word in the Bible. Few ones. Few ones. What about the ones that are not even going to church, that don't even listen to pastor, that don't even to preaching, that just go to church like Sunday? What about the one that don't even go at all? Who is going to stop him from doing that? So when you find your way in abroad, Western world, you can't compare the life you are living in a Western world to life people living back home. People that find themselves in that situation back home. You can't compare it. They are not living the same life. We are not living the same culture. And you can't be the one to change our culture now. Our culture is our culture. And these men, some of these men, they said, what is the big deal? What are you going to do? After all, I will beg my wife. The best thing she mean to me, she be mad. Then when I beg her, she will accept. Because he knew we want marriage in Nigeria. We want marriage. Marriage is respected in Nigeria. When a woman in the marriage, whether it's the second wife, whether it's the fourth wife, whether it's the 20th wife, whether it's the 18th wife, she's going to be respected than you roaming on the street. She's going to be respected than you single, looking for a single man, looking for white gown. She will be more respected because she add value, because she doesn't care she's 90 wife, 20 wife. What she cares is that I am married, I am belong to somebody is my crown. It doesn't really matter if that man crown 20 get oh my god, oh my god, let me read comment, ma. That is exactly what Iyo Edo did said. Yeah, let me explain to you. I'm not talking about Western world. People talking about Western world, they should not come for me. Okay, I am talking about people living back home right now. Right now, if you find your way to America, London, England, Germany, all those countries, you are so lucky because you married over there. You are so very lucky. You don't even need to go through some stress. You don't need to. Nigerian women back home, when they are in the marriage, they feel insecure. They are not secured. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Their other can wake up one day and bring second wife. Not only that, it can be third wife. Not only that, fifth wife, fourth, until he stop by himself. Nobody can stop him. You can't stop him. You know why? He will tell you, I am spending my money. I am the head of the family. I am in control. How dare you control a grown old man not to take his decision? No. So when you are in the Western world, you can say anything. You can compare the culture. And it is never done. You can't compare culture in Western world to culture in Nigeria. That's it, different. And you can't be the one. Tenny Bello. Tenny Bello, my baby. How's your mom? How's your beautiful, amazing, beautiful youngest mother? How's your mom? Your pretty mother. Happy Mother's Day. How's your youngest mother? Your beautiful mother. Yes, so can you imagine somebody will not be accusing them Oko? Stop marry 7 wife. Stop marry 3rd wife. How dare you marry 3rd wife? How dare you marry 7 wife? Is she spending your money? Is she gonna put them in your room? Or you gonna come ask for the school fees from you? That's the way Nigerian men think, yo. Hello, Tenny, let me say to you. That is how Nigerian men think, yo.
Is she going to ask you to help him pay his school fees, his children's school fees? Don't you see they're king? Nigerian men is a king. Ah, talking. Nobody pay me for this talking, Jerry. Oh, now I'm going to pay like $5, $4. Ah, they are like a king. If you are so lucky to have your husband in the Western world, it belongs to you and your husband. Me and my wife. You can count yourself lucky. But woman back home, ha, better leave them alone. Let them manage their life. Oh, that is the way the way they mind themselves. That is their luck. That is their destiny. But this is Western world. Nothing like polygamy. That's nothing like polygamy. But Nigeria woman back home, they feel insecure in their marriage because you can never tell what will happen in next future. Let's say you married today, you were happy, you were dancing, me and my husband, me and my wife. You think it's me and my wife, me and my husband in next few years, 5 years to come? Nigerian men can change. They are chameleon. You don't bother yourself and stress yourself. Put the energy on your children. Put the energy on yourself. Put the energy. Be smart. Focus. Have a target. Set a target to yourself. What is going to be your achievement in this marriage? Treat me. You don't. Before you focusing on him, you believe no other person, only you. Now, you have to treat this man that you are not the only one. Before you only manage with him. If she tell you, I have 5,000 naira, manage you to 5,000 naira. Before you only support it with 5,000 naira. Maybe you only had like 4,000. Maybe you needed 10,000. You say, don't worry, being 5,000, I've had 5,000. But somebody have another wife. Will he ask you to support him with 5,000 naira after he have another commitment somewhere? He won't dare ask to do that. Because he has already go beyond his boundary. There's nothing like supporting no more at this point. Because he have another wife. That means he can cater for both of you. So now, you have to be smart. But Western world, Western culture, it is not the same thing as Nigeria culture. Whether somebody marries somebody, adding with other wife, 3 wife, 4 wife, that is their problem. The lady in question is better than you roaming on the street like a single looking for my own. Don't think some woman doesn't care about my own. They care about, let me have somebody. I don't care. Let me have somebody like a crown. The man can put a crown on one woman, another crown on another crown, like 20 crown on 20 women. Crown is crown. Nobody should come for me, because I'm saying my own mind, and because I find this very interesting. I talk too much, but this talking doesn't even pay. I don't even make money on this talking. But I'm just dry. My tongue is dry. I'm drinking water now. So whether he puts crown, because they say you have to marry, you have to have somebody called husband, right? And when you are married, you'll be respected among your friend, your family member. It doesn't even matter whether you have another wife. It doesn't matter, maybe your 3rd wife, your 4th wife, your 5th wife, your 6th wife. They will call you Mrs. That is the meaning, the thinking of some women. And the family will ask, how about your husband? They won't ask our husband. They will say, how about your husband? The family does not even ask. They don't ask you that, because you are 3rd wife, 2nd wife, our husband. No. They will ask you, how about your husband? It is your husband to your family member. It is not our husband. Okay, the way people see it. To your family, it is your husband. Okay, It is not our husband the way people think about it. Oh, polygamy, 3, 4. But to your family, your husband. Okay? But because he put crown on your head, like they used to say that Adeori. So he put your Adeori for another woman, Adeori for second woman, Adeori for third woman. But you all are respected. So I'm talking about Nigeria, not Western world though. But in culture like other Western world, it is never accepted. But if somebody have to judge, we should be careful so that we won't judge wrong. So let anyone want to do the way he want to manage his family, manage his family. I am not here to blame anybody marry for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, as long as it's Nigeria over there. If anyone want to try it in Western world, what will he will face this, the person will face the consequence. He is going to go to jail already. So when a man does that back home Nigeria, there's no consequence for that. I think people should type, Ima, is there any consequence for that? When the man have sent 2, 4, 5, 6 from one Nigeria, talking too much here. When the man have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is there any what am I going to use? Is there any consequence, like you're going to face law, you're going to face the consequence? Is there anything? Trokazi, thanks so much. I'm going to end this chat because I'm talking too much. My throat is dry. I'm not going to talk about marriage again, okay? Next week I'm going to talk about something else. I'm going to post a video about the stew I make yesterday. Just short video. The stew I make yesterday, or the turkey stew. I'll post it on Monday. I'm talking too much and my throat is dry. Still, I'm drinking water. Drinking water alone. Trokazi, thank you so much for coming. God bless you. God bless Trokazi. Tenny Bello, how are you doing? Happy Mother's Day to everybody. To every mother in the building. Iwande, God bless you. I am going to go to your channel and activate my super chat back because I don't even know how to do it again. Maybe when you're on live. That's what I said to myself. Anyone that I'll remove the super chat, I'm going to put it back. I'm back now. So may the Lord heal me. I talk too much. I talk too much. I'm going to end the chat. And my throat is even dry. Yeah, I'm going to end the chat. Yeah, Emma. Oof. I talk too much. Guys, I think this topic is very interesting. Very interesting. If you start talking till tonight, you can never end this. You can never end this about that topic because it's marriage stuff. If you talk, you can't end it. So I'm going to end this chat. And so I'm not going to talk about marriage again for now. But I am still on the marriage issue. But it's not about side chick, not about married for 5 wives. That's none of my business. Anyone married 4, 5, 6 wives, let him manage his family. Let him manage his life. If you can take care of them, that is the problem. So the wife should accept and
Move out, stay. Move out, stay. You have to choose. Move out, stay. Move out, stay. Stay in there, move. Stay in there, move. Very interesting, ma. Very interesting, but I am always on relationship tips. But marriage, no. I talk too much. I'm even having a headache. Because that's what people want to hear. People want to listen to your opinion. People want to listen to what you got to say. Maybe you're going to favor them. I can't say anything that will favor anybody at this time. Because you can't tell anybody what to do in his family. You have manage your family. When you marry, you have to manage your family. Some people manage 20 wives. Some people manage 2 wives. Some people manage 3 wives. Some people, I saw a family before I came over here. The man managed 4 wives for 30 years. They were still living till now. Until when one died. The one that died at the age of 75. This man managed the 4 wives. The family member. I know, I don't want to mention them. A family member I know. This man managed 4 wives until when one of them died last year at age of 75. That is a man. He managed them. Only God know how he managed them. Maybe they have to have a roster. I don't know what I mean by roster. Maybe you go to one room on Monday, you go to another room. You won't go on Tuesday. You go to another room on Wednesday. You go to another. If you don't go on Thursday, you go to another person's room on. Let me explain to you. They think they have to do a roster. Maybe you go to another. You go to one room on Monday. You won't go on Tuesday. Oh, if you want to leave. You go to another room on Wednesday. You won't go to another room on Thursday. Oh, you go to another room on Friday. You go to another room on Saturday. Oh, you go to another room on Sunday. Some of these people know how they make a roster. Some of them know that Wednesday is our turn. Some of them know that Sunday is our turn. And this man managed them for 40 years. When I asked my sister-in-law, he said that woman has died and is old. She's old. So she managed her life. Let me comment. So, some people are looking for solution to their problem. Don't be surprised. You will get more. Ima, I need people will come. After I end my chat, they will be cursing me. Yemi, I know you. Nobody want to be the part of manage. Yemi, pray. I say any woman find themselves in this situation, what will she do? Okay? I'm not talking about Western world. In Nigeria, marriage is respected. They keep marriage. Whether 5, 2, 3, 4, 1, they keep marriage. Separation, divorce is not that rampant in Nigeria. So we can see some people keep marriage. Whether they have 2, 3, 4 wives, they keep it. Because they believe you have to be respected when you marry. You have to belong to somebody. Whether you have a wife, you are belong to somebody called husband. So they keep their marriage. Some people you see them on the when I was attending my antenatal, that one woman wanted to have a 3. They call it squared length. She wanted to have 4 child at a time. So she was crying. She wanted to have 4 child. She couldn't deliver this baby. They have to transfer her to UCH. Then I was Amotayo. So she was shouting, "Call my husband! Where's my husband? Where's my husband?" Funny. Do you know what's funny in that? When the husband came, he came with another wife. So when they were talking, not knowing that the wife that came with the husband in the hospital was a 3rd wife. The woman that wanted to have a 4th child at a time was a 4th wife. 4th wife. And she's still calling that man her husband. I want my husband. Where's my husband? So that he can stay with her to have a baby.
Look at that. She keep marriage because she is in Nigeria. If she's in Western world, she won't manage with any woman. Yeah. If she's in Western world, she will not manage her husband with any woman. I'm not talking about Western world. Until when some of these women came over here, they will know that they don't have a marriage back home. That is not marriage. If they come over here, they're going to see what is called marriage. They will be comparing that. Oh, if I had known, I would have been here when I was young, marry my own husband here, instead of sharing my husband with another woman back home. You know what I mean? So they're going to see other side of life, another life. No, they're not exposed. No, they don't know what is going on outside the world, because they believe that is the culture, that is the tradition. So they have to accept it. They can't do nothing. They have to move on with the life. They have to accept the way they find themselves, how their life treating them. So they can't say, I am moving out. Do you ever see anybody move out in Nigeria when they have second wife, third wife, fifth wife? They stay there. No, manage back home, not marriage. No, I mean marry. No, manage. Okay, manage. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh, hear me say, not marriage. I wish every woman. Oh, this is very interesting. I wish every woman in Nigeria find their way to come to abroad. They're going to see what people were talking about. They're going to know what people were talking about. So they'll just be looking at you that, what do you mean? I should leave my marriage. I should leave my man. I should leave my man because he have a second wife. They will tell you I should leave him for you. They will tell you I should leave him for her. They will say, no, it's not putting her on my head though. No, he won't bring her to my room. Oh, I'm on my own. She's gonna be on her own. That is the sentiment. That is the exposure. That's the exposure. That is the way it is over there. So you can't compare the Western world and be judging anybody for any decision he took. How can you be judging somebody with decision you took? Because you can take decision right there, because that is what it is over there. They don't even see it as something wrong. No. How can you tell me, if I'm a man in Nigeria and I'm not a pastor and I make a decision to take a second wife, and you tell me what I did was wrong? How dare you tell me that? They will tell you generation. They will tell you story that, didn't your grandmother have two, three wives? Did your mommy don't have second wife, third wife? They will tell you story. You will keep quiet. They will tell you some of this story. So back home in Africa and Nigeria, so they don't see it as something wrong. They don't see it as something. They see something normal. That's normal thing. That is why they keep marriage. So marriage lasts over in Nigeria than Western world. In the Western world, instead of them to have multiple wives, they will rather tell you. Can you imagine this? Somebody can marry you 6 months ago. She will just wake up one day and tell, you know what, I'm done. You will think he's crazy. What's wrong with your brain? Instead of him to marry another wife, for a change, he will rather tell you he's done. That is marriage's end. You'll be surprised that, how can you tell me I'm done? So Nigerian man will never tell you he's done. He won't tell you he's going to divorce you, because hear me say, even pastor have a side chick. No, I don't say that, yo. Nobody should come for me in my channel. I keep saying that, yo. When I'm done my channel, people want to come in, they only come for me and read some comment and cursing me. People don't come for me, yo. Yeah, I'm not the one that said that. Yemi said even pastor have a side chick, yo. I never said that, yo. I've never seen pastor that have a side chick, yo. Yemi, which one? How do you know pastor have a side chick, yo? Yemi said that, yo. Yemi, me, I never said that, yo. It is Yemi's cocoa. Yemi said, I'm saying so. I never said that. That pastor have a side chick, yo. It's a comment, yo. No pastor should come for me, yo. I never see pastor that have a side chick, yo. Did you ever see pastor that have a side chick? Did you ever see pastor that have a side chick? Did you? Me, I've never seen pastor that have a side chick. I used to hear that, but I've never witnessed it. I never see any pastor that have a side chick. I never see that. But do you know, instead of Nigerian men to divorce you, instead of Nigerian men to let me tell you why they have second wife, third wife. Instead of Nigerian men to divorce his wife, Nigerian men will rather bring in new wife, making second wife. Instead of him to divorce the second wife again, he will have third wife. Instead of him to divorce third wife again, he will have fourth wife until he stopped. So, but in Western world, okay, Yemi said it won't be obvious. In the Western world, they were not allowed to have multiple wives. But instead of them to have multiple wives, when they were tired of you, when they were done with you, he knew he can't have second wife, third wife. He would rather tell you he's done with the marriage. The moment he's done with the marriage, he don't want to be with you again. They don't pretend. People in Western world don't pretend. They don't hide their feelings. But Nigerian men in Africa, Nigeria, will rather pretend with you, hide his feelings, but you don't know that he doesn't love you no more. But he will be getting along with you. You will think he's still in the marriage, but he's not in the marriage no more. He's done. He's looking for options. He's looking for a change. He wants another new things. But he can't tell you, I am done. He can't tell you, I don't want to be with you again. He will rather pack you to the side. Pack you to the side. You know, pack you. He will rather pack you to the side. Try to neglect you. Maybe sometime he come to your room every day, 3 days. He might come to your room once in 3 weeks. He might not want to do lokolaya for you again. He might not want to be there for you again. He might change his attitude to you. He might change to you. That means he's packing you to the side. That means he's seeing another woman. But instead of him to tell you, I don't want to be with you no more, I don't like you no more, I don't love you no more, I am done. But he knew that when he tell Nigerian women that he's done, Nigerian women will tell you, I am not living to nowhere. This is my children's home. This is my children's house. I'm sitting down with my children. I'm going to be. Nigerian men who don't want to divorce, they rather wait until they do their papa. If they pack them away, they will bring their luggage back. Say, I am not going nowhere. This man don't want you again. Say, I'm not going nowhere. And this man knew that it is difficult for Nigerian men to move on, to divorce, to leave the marriage. So they rather move on with second wife for a change. That's why they've married 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Because they knew our women don't want to leave marriage. And it is true. Our women want to stay in the marriage because they believe it's respected when you are in the marriage. So that's why their husband make a move and look for a second wife, because he want change. He want new things, because he believe his wife is getting old. He believe his wife is outdated. He believe his wife is old school. He believe his wife doesn't do it right. He just want change. He want new things. That's why they go for second, 2, 3, 4 wife. But in abroad, they will divorce. They will move. They will take another one. They will divorce. They will take another one. They will divorce. They will take another one. But the one that doesn't want to take another one, if it's a Nigerian man that marry you in America here, if he doesn't want to take another one, he might secretly have a side chick. But some of them will go home and enjoy. When they come back to America, they pretend as if nothing is going on, and they move on. They get along. So nobody should come for me, because I talk too much. like a parrot. So I need to end the chat now. I love every one of you that come to support me. This topic is very interesting. We start tomorrow, next tomorrow, till kingdom come. We not stop about topic of marriage, because marriage is a life contract. So I'm going to end my chat. Trokasi, God bless you. One day I'm going to activate my um membership again. But you day, why did you bring this color to me? What color is this? Anyway, I'm going to activate my membership again. I don't even know how to do it again, because I've been off on YouTube for almost 1 year, and very, very amazing. But I'm coming back now. Guys, you can see that I can talk very well now. Before I can't talk. You can see that I can talk very well now. Before I can't talk at all. The sickness almost finished me. But thank God for my life. Now I can talk a little bit better now. Before, I can never say a complete words. The sickness really deal with me. Yemi, I talk too much. I talk too much. Thanks so much, Yemi. God bless you. I'm going to end the chat now. I hope YouTube pay me, but YouTube doesn't pay me. The last one I talk. YouTube pay me $4. You know that $4? Do you know what I do for that $4 when I saw this? I say, YouTube, you pay me $4 for this topic. Who watch it? People that watch it comment and curse me. They were abusing me. Still some word. I say, is that why I get money? When people were cursing me, when people were saying all sorts of words, as if they want me to say something that pay for them. I can't do that. Why should I say something? I'm have to be neutral. And you to pay me $4. And that $4, you know what I do for that $4? I change it to Nigerian money. I said, you to pay me $4. Let me change, see how much is this $4. That was on Sunday. I said, that is a lot. 4 times 5. How much is dollar? How much is Nigerian? No. I said 4 times $550. That is 2,200. That's what I make on Sunday. For talking. Oh my God. I said, thank you, YouTube, for paying me $4, for paying me 2,200. Don't you see that is amazing? I'm going to end the chat now. Yemi, God bless you. Yemade, God bless you. Trokazi, God bless you. Tenny Bello, God bless you. Share with love, God bless you. Every one of you, God bless you. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.